And then she asked, does any of you have pneumonia? Guess who said yes? You guessed right, me. And to my greatest disappointment, they gave me drugs. What the, like, what would I need drugs for? Give me glasses, you're giving me drugs. Every single thing I did was feigned. Like, I pretended them. Literal acting. Hey beautiful people, welcome to another video. If you're new here, welcome aboard. My name is Rejoice Odede. It feels so good to say my intro after months. Anyways, how you doing? Hope you all are doing well. So I saw a video on TikTok where Meshki, he's a content creator, he put out a funny video about when you are worried and you want somebody, like you are worried and you are repeatedly doing things that will make people ask you questions, and it brought back a lot of memories from my boarding school days. Now I have a couple of videos here on my channel where I have talked about different experiences in my boarding school, but this time around I am telling you guys about the atrocities that I committed. I think only my sisters would know. I don't think anybody from my secondary school would know this, but anyways, I have come to shoot myself in the leg. Without further ado, let's jump right into the story time. So the first story happened when I was in JSS2. Yeah, I was in JSS2 at the time, and with my boarding school they have the junior and senior hostel. I was in JSS2, a junior student, so I was in the junior hostel with my classmates. So at the time, the school windows louvers, we had louvers at that time, the school louvers were bad, like our hostel louvers. Yeah, a lot were missing, and then I think it was rainy season and it was always cold and all that stuff. So a number of the students in the junior hostel fell sick. One girl, I know that she was legitimately sick, but I can beat my chest and say that I and a couple of others pretended to be sick just so that we would not go to class and all that stuff. Anyways, we decided to, okay, and let me not talk about them, but basically I decided to join the bandwagon and fall sick. So we all started with shivering and all that. Let me not talk about them, me. So I started with fainting, shivering and all that stuff. So it was now 18. I think we were up to 5 that were sick, and then they just brought the whole, like, pinned it down or singled it down to the missing louvers attracting cold and insects or mosquitoes that would have given us malaria or made all of us in the junior hostel sick. So that night that everything happened, I don't even know I cannot remember how that night came about, but I know that that was the night that I started my own. So we had a school matron, but like an auxiliary nurse, but yeah, she was the one in charge of taking care of sick people and all that stuff. So she used to stay in our hostel. She doubled as a hostel mistress and matron, so she used to stay in the hostel building with us. So there we bundled all ourselves and went to her room, and she administered drugs to us. And then she asked, now thinking about it, it was unprofessional, but that is a story for another day. She asked, does any of you have pneumonia? I mean, what do you mean by does any of you have pneumonia? Are we supposed to just develop pneumonia? Are we supposed to diagnose ourselves with pneumonia? But probably because of the whole cold and other stuff. And then she asked, does any of you have pneumonia? Guess who said yes? You guessed right, me. Thinking about it now, it's so funny. So she asked, does any of you have pneumonia? I was like, yes. She was like, oh, that means my own will be 2 injections. I think they were giving everybody one injection. Then it got to my turn. I be 3 safe. It got to my turn and they were like, oh, because I have pneumonia, they are going to give me so number of injections. And that was how they gave me injection for both malaria and pneumonia. So yeah, they gave us injection, and afterwards it was prep. I think we just got back from eating dinner. It was prep and we were sick, so other people went for prep while we then had to go to the senior hostel. Since the whole cold and everything was affecting us in the junior hostel, they then took us to the senior hostel, and then we sat down. I had a family friend that growing up we used to call them our cousins and all that stuff, but they're just family friends. She was in SS3 at the time, so she was in the hostel. So she had one very thick black socks. She wore me the socks, wore me her cardigan, because at that time Fortune My sister was in the school, but it's not that I'll be doing all those ones with you. Fortunately, so all the emotional, yeah. So she wore me her socks, wore me her thick cardigan, and while she was wearing me the socks and the cardigan, guess who was shivering? I was shivering. See, I'm not even joking with you guys. Every single thing I did was feigned. Like I pretended them. I literal acting that after she leave, I will laugh to myself, because I mean I want all my classmates to still think that I was sick. So literally, after wearing me the socks and covering me, when she was wearing, I was shivering. I was shivering. Um, gnashing my teeth and all that stuff. So she now covered me with her wrapper and then went for prep. I stayed like that, pretended for a couple of minutes, but after some time, I beg heat wanted to kill me. I put the socks, put the cardigan, remove wrapper, let me not go die because I'm pretending to be sick. Anyways, it went on. The next day, the whole JSS2 boarding girls, like girls that were boarders, did not go to class. It was a whole ceremony. I think some of our classmates were trying to look at, because my school building was opposite the female hostel building, we're trying to look and tell us sorry and all that stuff. But that's how we stayed camped in our hostel, because we were all sick. I mean, then that night they also gave me my 2 doses of injection for somebody that was totally fine, and say I prescribed or diagnosed myself with pneumonia, gave me injection. Then the 3rd day, probably my body reacted to the whole foreign body or foreign things in my body, and considering the fact that I was totally fine, healthy, like I was strong, gidigba, like literally. So I when the 3rd day, when they were supposed to give me the injection, right in the matron's office or room with my other friends, I vomited. See, as I vomited, I danced like in my heart. I don't know the song that was raining at that period, but beat Alanta, beat Azonto, beat I danced Azonto and Alanta in my heart. Like I was happy, like So if anybody's doubting my sickness, they can actually see now that I am really sick. But man, it was just me reacting to everything that I was taking. I think it was 3 injections I was taking at once. And at that time, when I was younger, I used to shine injection a lot. Not now that I'm scared of injection. But anyways, I now vomited and I was so happy that my cousin slash family friend was with me, petting me and all that stuff. So that was it. Oh, that's how I pretended to be sick, and after a couple of days we went to school and we were fine back again. Yeah. Story 2. So I think everybody has gone through that phase in their life where they really wanted to use glasses, but trust who we asked to get her own glasses? Me. So while I was I think I was still in JSS2. Yeah, JSS2 was a lot too. I was in JSS2 because I can remember some of my classmates that left after, they were still there at the time. So a couple of my friends, I think they had their own medicated glasses. So I really wanted mine, and I saw an opportunity to get mine, and I grasped the opportunity like a thief. Like I grabbed it. So before now, I used to have very terrible kata. Like when I have kata, this eye, like a particular eye will start watering a day before the whole total breakdown. Then this eye all through with stuffy nose, redness, like my whole nose will be red, sneezing uncontrollably, and all that stuff. So yeah, so basically I used to feel sick when I have kata. Yeah, basically. So I felt the incoming kata, and I was like, God is good, he has done me well. So I was really having kata and I was really feeling sick, but then I saw it as an opportunity to get glasses. So basically, when the eyes are watering, one will be smaller than one on each day's turn. Yeah, one will be smaller than one, and all that stuff. So I took that as an opportunity. Basically, people went to class, I did not go to class because I said my eye was paining me. When the girl that went to get her own glasses came, I was like, and experienced eye pain now. So she'll come and meet me, she'll tap me on the bed, and I was sleeping anyhow, opportunity. People went to class, no boredom. Like, I was sleeping. So she came to meet me. How are you? You need to see my eyes. My eyes are like this. Yeah. Hey, can you see me? I say, yeah, yeah, nah. There is you, yeah. And when we sneeze, I will not scratch my eye, scratch my eye, scratch my eye, so that, I mean, there will be, the eye will look the horrendous, so that it will look horrible. Yes, this girl, her eyes want to fall out. If you don't give her glasses, she's going to die, basically. So that's how I was just faking it, and my eyes was visibly still smaller and all that stuff. But basically, I just had kata. Nothing was doing me. My eyes was not paining me. I was totally fine. I was okay. So the matron examined me for a couple of days and saw that I looked really sick, and maybe this girl's eyes is really paining her. So they called my dad, and my dad came to carry me home. So when he came and they called me, oh, your dad is in the principal's office. I made sure I scratched my eye, punch it, knock it, so that the eye can look horrendous. And I went downstairs and met my dad. My dad was talking to the principal. He was like, oh, my pikin, how are you? Fine, son. He now carried a stapler. Can you see? Can you see me? Are you sure you can see me? I was like, yes, I can see you. I was like, this stapler, I should, what is this? I was not like, it's stapler now. No, what is written on it? The words were really tiny. But I saw that it was kangaroo. So I was like, and I squinted my eyes up. I was like, kangaroo. It was not like, okay, at least you still they see. So then I gave me permission and I left the school that day. And that was it. He took me home, and immediately he took me to a doctor's place. I think it was a private hospital. He's a private doctor in Ogwashiku. So he took me there and we waited. They attended to us. And to my greatest disappointment, they gave me drugs. What would I need drugs for? Give me glasses. You're giving me drugs. God, that's how they gave me drugs. So, and I spent a couple of days at home taking drugs that are not necessary to my life, because I was totally 100% healthy. Gave me drugs. I took it. Yes, my eye is getting better. It's no longer paining me. You need to see when my mommy was asking. Yes, he's citing me. Yes, he's doing me. Nothing that I did not say was wrong with the eyes, just so that they can give me glasses, Joe. I don't even know. After everything, they did not give me glasses. But thankfully, thank God, they did not give me glasses at that time they gave me, because I mean, doing badly with that eyeglass. It's not as if it's not nice, but I mean, thankful for good eye health. Only for some years down the line, I'm having problems with my eye, just like I told you guys in that vlog. I'm having problems with my eyes, itchy and all that stuff, but it comes periodically. And since the time I told you guys, I have not gone to the eye clinic and it has not been there, but definitely it will always come up again. But anyways, no, it will not come up. In Jesus' name, I am healed. By his stripes I am healed. But that's it though. That was another atrocity I committed in secondary school. Pretended. So my third story, I don't want this video to be too long, but my third story, I have always been a smart student, and from primary school, secondary school, I was always first, fifth, at most sixth. Yeah. So I think, what class was I in? Should be JSS2, to be honest, because I think I was still in that junior hostel. Maybe JSS2, JSS3, maybe. But after that term's exam, they will carry results and give to the school principal to write her remark on it. So let me just say, we used to have a way of seeing our results before the actual day where they will give us our results. So we went to the convent that evening. I think, when school have closed, no writing of exams or anything. So it was, I don't think there was prep. There was no prep when we were done with exams. So I don't know what we were doing in the convent. I think that was like a third term or something, or maybe a first term, because I think they were either doing carol, because I don't know what we'll be doing in the convent that evening. But went to the convent and I saw my results and I came out 10th. It was a shocker for somebody that has always been first, fifth. So I saw my result, it was 10th, and let me just say, I was shocked. I did not feel bad. I did not feel like crying. I did not feel like the world ground should open and swallow me. Nothing of that sort. But my friend, that's the same girl that I could say she was really sick, very pure, innocent girl. She got, I think, 13th, 12th, thereabout, and she was at least for 7th, first 8th, thereabout. So she came to the hostel. I think after I've seen it, she came to the hostel and was crying about her results. And you needed to have seen how everybody were fawning over her, like they were consoling her. Like, oh, now they console people, Abi. Oh yeah, now watch and see my own. That's how, after she cried and everything, I think she left the hostel. That is how Odede rejoiced. That's why I remember, like, Meshki's video reminded me when you are worried and you want somebody to really ask you. That's how it was for me. So I mean, I've already gotten past the emotion. Then I now went to my bunk and was sniffing. I don't want to swear, but I swear to God, I was not feeling anything. But I don't even know, tears not even green gather for my eye. Oh, God. Tears don't green gather in my eye. Oh. But I mean, I was literally forcing it. I was sleeping, that kind of thing. I was trying, trying to be discreet, but I will not sleep. Just so that, I mean, somebody should hear that I am crying. That's how one girl that was beside my mom was like, Rejoice, it's okay now. Stop crying. Huh? Like, mission accomplished. And that's how they were like, stop crying, you'll do better next time. But I do not care. I do not care. Like, yeah, it was a shocker, but it was not that deep to me. But I just wanted attention. Yeah, and that's how I was crying, pretending, so that people would tell me sorry. And after that, I went outside to go and play because I'm not sending anybody, Papa. Like, I don't care. I don't care. So that was it. Anyways, those are the atrocities that I can remember that I committed, or rather the most major ones, because when I thought of doing this video, those were the first ones that just came to my head. Quick. I know that I did a lot of this. See, trust me when I say I am a drama queen. I act. Trust me, there are so many things that have gone on in my life that despite feeling an emotion, I will still go and look myself in the mirror and make a face. Trust me, sometimes I act my emotions. Not like I'm a fake person or anything, but sometimes I act, just honestly speaking. So yeah, that is all for this video. I did not plan to make it so long, but anyways, I hope you enjoyed every single minute of this video. Do well to like my video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment for me in the comment section, share this video to your friends and loved ones. I would love to see your comments in the comment section. So yeah, as you're subscribing to my channel, do well to hit the notification icon. That's that bell icon beside the subscribe button. It will help notify you whenever I drop a YouTube video. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in another video or vlog. For now, it's going to be goodbye. Bye, sweeties. Mwah.